I take photographs at night, so I'm often in dark spaces, and especially woods and parks, and it can be quite unnerving. With dark alleyways, there's two problems. One problem is that it's dark, so psychologically, since we're kids, we're kind of like afraid of dark spaces, so that's one part to it. But the second part is like you can get lots of criminals in these spaces, like thieves, and mugs, whatever, fun people. So the interactive lights, they eliminate the problem of, the psychological fear of dark, but they don't solve the problem of crime, because to solve this problem you probably have to have like cameras there, put a policeman there.
I don't really feel like very confident.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel more confident in spaces where you can see a lot of light,
Mm-hmm. And like wider.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know, it's like when you can't see clearly, like when there's a dark space, you're almost losing one of your senses, like vision, and then comes your imagination. You start imagining things, what you see on television, other stuff, or the media, and someone's gonna mug you or kill you, especially in London. And I don't know. Yeah, that's how I feel.
But did you actually have any experiences of being, like, attacked or mugged in such places?
Yeah.
Can you tell about it?
Yeah, there was like people trying to mug me and stuff, me and my friends, especially in dark spaces, but...
In London?
No, it was back in my hometown, back in Lithuania.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that experience is like reminds you of things that it happened in dark space and it may happen again, so you're trying to avoid those spaces more,
Have you seen Godfrey's project with the interactive lights? Do you think this would help you? Would this improve your kind of like confidence when you walk? Would you like be more, confident when you would walk through these spaces? Would it change your perception, your view of the spaces?
Yeah, I mean, it's like it gives you like even a direction where to go, and it leads you somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
So it's even better if you don't know the space, if you don't know the location very well. It leads you and helps you to understand where to go and where is the path,
Do you think it would help?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel quite insecure about them at the moment because I actually got my purse stolen from me on Thursday. So
all right. I'm sorry about that.
I got it all back, but
good.
yeah, I feel a little bit more cautious now, and I do lose my confidence quite a lot. Try to avoid those areas.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard about bad things happening in dark alleyways and dark spaces,
Yeah.
especially where the cameras can't reach.
Do you think also the media affects kind of like your perception of these dark spaces?
Well, if you look at scary films or you look at programs, something always happens in the dark.
Yeah.
They always turn the lights off.
Yeah.
And I think that does give you a sense of insecurity. And also you don't always know what's in the dark. You've lost something, you've lost that security of knowing what's there.
Yeah. Okay. And the last question is, you think it would help you get rid of this insecurity? Would you not avoid these dark spaces anymore? Would you feel more confident in them?
I suppose I'd feel more confident if I could see everything around me rather than just where the lights are leading.
Mm-hmm.
So if they were to lead all the way up a dark alleyway or shine right the way through it so you can see everything, that would make me feel more comfortable than if it was following me.
Yeah, definitely you're not 100% like secure because your vision's compromised. So I was definitely more aware of like other people in space, more aware of people following me, of what might be in my surroundings if it's dark, if you can't see. So yeah, definitely there is less security.
Mm-hmm. Do you tend to avoid these places? Like if you have a choice to go through a large lighted up street and a small alleyway?
Yeah, unless I knew the area very well and I knew the alleyways were like shortcuts and they were fine.
Have you ever had any bad experiences in these alleyways and dark spaces?
No, not personally, but yeah, you do hear a lot about media tales from friends and things. So definitely, yeah, there's always awareness about them, these particular sort of alleys and things like that.
Do you think Godfrey's project would change this insecurity and this perception of these spaces?
Yeah, I think definitely a sense of light, definitely. But yeah, it would be good to maybe have you could see light more as well, especially because I'm quite tendent to walking into things and falling over. If I walk into space, I get up flat on my face. So I mean that's something I'm quite cautious about as well when I'm walking in dark spaces. Is am I going to walk into something or fall over? But yeah, definitely light is like definitely more of a comforting thing.
But actually, despite that they're interactive lights, does this help?
Well, do they like just keep following you, or are they in front of you as well? Like
They follow you and they're around you.
okay,
And interact with your walking, I guess.
yeah, I think definitely sort of more in front. Definitely once I'm behind